Hello, welcome to another video. Did not expect to be talking about this today, but I mentioned it before that I thought I wanted to at least try Balatro, however you want to pronounce it, after seeing that it was nominated for Game of the Year. And 2 days ago, I got it. I have it on Steam. Little do I find out, I also have it on Apple Arcade on mobile. And quick sentiment about Balatro. Should it be Game of the Year? No. But boy, I understand why it was nominated now. I understand it. I don't know if it still should be just because of how much goes into some of the other games and everything, stuff like that. But this game deserves so much love and attention, but it's also absolutely terrifying. First thoughts too about Balatro is like, oh, what is it? Is it even like, how is it that good? It just looks like cards, and essentially, it's like a poker roguelite type of game with deck building. So you probably typically first thought is like, there's however many deck building games out there. There's a lot of roguelite ones. Is Slay the Spire card based? I'm not sure about that, but there's a lot of games kind of in that genre. And me personally, they all look really kind of bland to me personally. Balatro, with its being like poker, I've played poker. I think a lot of people have played poker. It's not like random bullshit cards. There is random bullshit cards, but the base deck is just a deck of cards. So it makes it more kind of, better to be introduced to. And I tell you, it fucking ramps up very quickly. And it's scary to tell people to play it and everything because it literally is consuming. It is basically staring at heroin, meth, crack, cocaine, whatever addiction of a drug you want to say. It's literally that, but as a video game. I got it 2 nights ago. I think I first started playing on Wednesday night. Wednesday night, I started playing at like 9 o'clock. Laying in bed because it's simple to play. Next thing I know, it's 2 in the morning. And I have to fucking go to work at 7 a.m. I was ruined during the day. At work, what do I find out? Oh, I can play it on my phone. Played on my phone at work before I left at lunch. Great time. What do I do at last night? Play around 9 o'clock. Play until 2 in the morning. I have put in probably 10 to 13 hours in 2 days in just playing Balatro. Like, it's crazy. You don't even know that the time is like disappearing until it's long gone. So basically, what is it? You have a deck of cards and you play cards. You select the cards from a hand. A hand is like, I don't know, like 8 cards, I think. And then you play a poker hand. You pick the card, select pair, 2 pair, flush, straight, 3 of a kind, 4 of a kind. If you know poker, you'll know all the poker hands. If you don't, it has a list that you can look so that you do know. And that's the basic. You do that, you get points based on what type of hand, while also based on the cards you put. So like an ace is higher than a 4, if that makes sense. You have a certain amount of chips or points that you have to get to, and you just run through the ladder. You have to go through 8 different ladders to beat the game, and then you get into an endless mode, which is basically like a test of how absolutely broken is your deck. That's really it. And there is so many more multipliers and different things in the game and systems that it's actually wild that only one developer made this game. Shout out to him, because to me, after I finished playing it the first night, when I was laying in bed at 2 in the morning, my first thought was like, how like nowadays, I don't know if this is like as widespread, but like my grandpa will sit on his laptop and just play solitaire every day, a few hours a day, whatever kind of thing. Balatro's going to just be like this generation's version of that, because it's very simple to learn after playing it just once, and it's so goddamn addicting because it's so different every time you play it. Like, it has a perfect mix of simplicity and like variety, complexity. Like, because you can make some really broken ass decks and hands. I haven't gotten to that point yet. I'm still like early stage because I know there's different difficulties. There's many different decks that you can even start with for different advantages and disadvantages to going into it. Stuff like that. There is a lot of different options. But that's not even like the main kind of system. The main system is you have Joker cards that have very different abilities, whether it's multiplying your points, whether it's multiplying the multiplier of your points, or simply giving you money. Like, there's a vast majority of different things that goes into this game. It's crazy. And I promise you, as soon as you play it once, it slowly clicks more and more, and you go, wow, this is actually simple but really fun. And then you start to figure out what's the actual good Joker cards, what's the good builds, how do I make my deck fit this build that I'm going for. There's so much to it that it feels like you could play the game forever and still keep kind of, having fun finding something new in the game. I know from the outside thinking like it's a weird fucking card deck builder. How fun could it really be? It's different. It is extremely different in the fact that it's just poker, but with so much complex kind of variety around it to make it even more addicting. The fact that just normal poker gets people hooked and addicted is wild when you look at Balatro and you think there's even more shit that will get you addicted to this game. That's the only problem if you get into it. It feels like once you start and once it clicks and you start rolling, you could put a lot of hours into Balatro. I feel like if I played this, I think it was like 6-ish months ago, it would easily be my most played game of the season of the year, just because you can sit in bed, play a few rounds, and all of a sudden 2.5 hours went by. It's simple. You don't have to be staring. You can take a break in between hands, a bunch of different stuff. It's literally probably the greatest new card game that's been made in a while. I don't know. It's like poker and Uno almost in a way, and maybe that's not a good term just because Uno has the kind of wild card bullshit. Balatro's poker with that. That's really it. And then there's other things I haven't even gotten into. There's planet cards which level up your different hands so that the base amount of points you get for each hand does more. There's tarot cards which essentially just help you upgrade your deck or the cards in your deck to make it even more broken. There's holographic and foils and stuff that add extra multipliers and stuff to already existing cards or Joker cards. It's a lot. And it literally just gets better and better the more you play it. And it's like gambling when you're playing it, of if you just almost get to, ante 8 and you're about to win and you lose. It's like every gambler. It's like, I'm close. I'm right there. Why would I quit when I'm so close to winning? I'm going to go back and keep playing. And that is how you simply just sewer however many hours in a night and wake up from your playing Balatro and be like, what the, how is it 2 a.m.? But yeah, I am very, very surprised at how much is, how in-depth Balatro is, while how simple and just fun of a card game it is. It 100% deserves all the love that it's gotten this year. It's not Game of the Year. Not going that far, but it 100% is amazing, but also kind of terrifying. Yesterday when I got home from work and I told Kaylee, my wife, that I could play it on my phone, as soon as I said it, I followed it up with, this could be a problem for my job. If I just sit there and play this at work and all of a sudden 2 hours goes by and I just fucking zoned out and didn't work for 2 hours, could lead to some problems. Hopefully, I have the self-control to not let that happen. But, dude, the game just gets its claws in you and it does not let go. Honestly, I've never done hard drugs. I feel like this is the high, or similar, except for my body isn't, decomposing from the inside. Balatro might be, rotting my brain slowly, but I don't even care. It's honestly it feels worth it because it's that good. But I know I said I was going to do Stalker 2 video. I'm literally no. The game has broke me. I don't care. I'm pivoting completely. I'm sorry. Stalker 2 seems like a great game, seems fun, seems a little broken, has some very goddamn annoying ass mechanics in it, so I'm done with the game. But please be sure to leave a comment on your thoughts on Balatro, some of your favorite hands, what you think of the game, stuff like that, because there's so much to it. It deserves more love. It needs more people to at least try it out. 100%. Also, consider leaving a like on this video. Helps out a bunch. Consider subscribing. I post every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I hope you guys had a great Thanksgiving if you're American. If not, I hope you just had a great, week. I hope you have a great weekend. I will see you on Monday. Peace out.